Okay, guys, first things first, let's figure out, guys, what kind of builds do we want to make? 10.2 is out. We got new builds going on there because mainly, I guess, there's a few more changes, but Saber Jaws increases our bite damage. So, let's get to work on maybe crafting this build a bit differently here. So, for the single target, I think I want to grab Saber Jaws a bit. The question is, what do we trade out for it, though? Like, one thing you could do is just kind of skip Vein Ripper and Circle, right? And then just smack double Saber Jaws. And then just get some big bites going. I actually quite like just not going Vein Ripper or Circle. Because Bleeds still do pretty good damage then. Guys, what I'll do actually, like, I'll test my damage for a minute now. With this build and also with the Bleed build. And let's just kind of see. Guys, here we go. 1 minute with this build. Let's try. Let's hear it now. 1 minute with the bite build. WT proc. I mean, it's hitting pretty hard. Hold up, new BT proc. I'm sort of friends here. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's high damage. Okay, so about a minute in now. Okay, let's say like 91k-ish. Probably like peek a bit here again, but okay. 91k DPS with this build right here, guys. The bites did about, okay, 240k crit with this. 187,000 non-crit with this. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. So now we have this build. Now let's try the other one. So guys, now we're going to try like kind of more our old build where we played with Vein Ripper and Circle of Life and Death for the extra bleed damage. Let's just wait for the incarnation here. Vein Ripper, Circle of Life and Death. So yeah, like that was like the new kind of like 10.2 bite build. Keep in mind, this is not with like the new force. This is in last season gear. No blood token gear either yet. Keep that in mind. Okay, 3, 2. Here we are. This is cranking. To be fair, I feel like I'm maybe playing this a little better now as well. But this is doing a lot of damage. But now it's going to taper off a bit here in the end because I'm running out of CDs. Friends again now. Okay, about a minute has passed now. Okay, so 88k damage. So 91k I did like with a bite, and then with this 88k. So it's close, but I like the bite build, guys, because it's so bursty. Like in those stunts with those 2-3 bites is deadly. So you know what, for now, guys, let's get this bite build going. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. In my single target build. See, we made the single target build now with like some more big bites. The thing is, in the Cleave build, do we also go for bigger bites? That is a question, because I mean, bites are huge in Cleave build, but I don't think I'm comfortable like skipping the circle and rip and tear there though. Okay, it's like with this current build, right? Like circle and it's just so high value, basically. I think the value is just very high. Or actually, maybe I'm kind of conflating the value of circle though, because we do kind of spam reapply anyways, and maybe no circle will give me more time to actually like maintain the bleeds. That is a question. Let's see here though, guys. Let's kind of test things out a bit here. The cleave damage is real, guys. With the new tier set, we're going to be doing so much damage. Okay? Guys, for the time being, I'm going to leave the cleave build as it is. So, a quick note when I'm editing this video on the Cleave build situation. So, in general, I think you should leave it as it was last season. I think Circle and Rip and Tear has great value still. And in Cleave, it's kind of hard to justify that Saberjaw's swap. But in times where your uptime won't be that good, actually not having Circle can be quite nice. You can have more time to actually let the blades stick out without having to reapply them. And therefore, in certain situations, we're going to be able to Cleave, but not necessarily have the best uptime, and you also want that good burst bite damage. You can definitely go for 1 point into Saberjaws, and that's kind of like how I'm viewing it right now. But overall, I do still recommend having Circle and Rip and Tear most of a Cleave, which is the exact same as we did in 10.1.7. Alright guys, so we got the single target build, the big bites, and also the Cleave with the huge bleeds, and also pretty good bites. Now for the third and final build for this video, and that is the Convoke build. Convoke has been pretty good last season, and it's going to become even better this season, partially thanks to the new tier set. It is amazing. It's honestly probably the best tier set that I could imagine we're gonna get. It is so good. Keep in mind this is half in PP. But yeah, Feral Frenzy grants you Smoldering Frenzy, increasing all damage deal by 20% for 8 seconds, 10% PP. Keep in mind that's on all your frenzies, so also from Wild Attunement. That's absolutely huge. Then we also get less CD on Frenzy. That's 7.5 seconds in PP. And during Smoldering Frenzy, enemies burn for 10% of the damage you deal as fire over 10 seconds. See, this will help, you know, Convoke build, Cleave build, Signatory build, all the builds. So keep that in mind. So for Convoke, actually Saberjaws does not affect Convoke bites because it's not energy spent. We tested this out, and sadly that is the case. But I'm still opting to go for one Saberjaws because with this build, we still bite quite a bit outside of Convokes. And there's still huge bites. Just keep in mind, it doesn't actually affect the bites while you're Convoking. But here is my build that I made for Convoke. It's very similar to last season. Again, one Saberjaws. You could swap this out and go, for example, Swarm. You could actually probably even go like Vein Ripper here. You can also even do Rip and Tear because that one bleed will increase the damage by bites by 5%. So that's also an option. But for the time being, this is the build I'm going to make the most. But keep in mind, you can modify it a bit. No problem if you want to. So guys, when you play Convoke in 10.2 and in any patch, make sure you play with Badge, because that's going to give you that nice crit chance. But also, 1 minute CD lines up perfectly with Convoke. And then you pretty much, let's actually wait now for 30 seconds so we can Convoke. Okay, so soon off CD. So yeah, when it comes to Convoke, there's kind of many ways to set it up. One of those ways is going to be just going to do it right from stealth. So Fury, Rake, Sur, Convoke. Like this. And then just set it instantly. It's moonfiring everything, but as you can see, the bites hit really hard. 298k. Keep in mind, with the tier set, it's going to be even higher, of course. So yeah. Convoke, guys, there it is. Those are my 3 builds so far for 10.2. They are subject to change. We're still so early in the season. Maybe once we get tier set, I'm going to kind of modify them a bit. But for now, you can get these guys. They're going to be in the description below. And also in my Discord with pictures and everything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the builds. Enjoy 10.2. And I'll see you guys in the next one.